Hello guys, and welcome to episode 63 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as Lokhir Fellheart going for world domination. Previously, we attacked the Tomb Kings, and now it's time to take the last couple settlements from the Pirates of Sartosa. But let's start by just looking through who needs to move. We've got Malinur over here. He is enraged to attack Numas. Also could head up towards Agrul Migdal, which might be a good idea. So I think I'm going to do that, and then we'll have just Shielder here take Numas. Lovely. Easy done. We can occupy that. Thank you, Tomb Kings. We will destroy the halls of mustering, and I might keep the Dark Elf residences for now. Helps a little bit with replenishment and also gives us growth to get this province online. But next up we'll be moving over to Qatar, which I assume is where the Tomb Kings will have the last of their armies, unless they've captured more regions eastward. But the Court of Libaris is surprisingly still alive, so maybe they have more over to the east. Anyway, let's have a look at Tehek. This is Tehek and Marathi. They're going to destroy Dragonhorn mines. We'll have Tehek start the siege, and then Marathi join her, and we'll make that attack. Job done. Main reason we used her to back up is, again, for experience. So Dragonhorn mines is great. We can also upgrade the public order building in Ekrund. That's going to be helpful. And here I'm just going to throw in the Artisan's house for now. Tehek, she did level up after that battle. We will continue toward Raid Leader. Although saying that, it might be better to just get Earthing and then get Arcane Conduit sooner than later. Over to Evelyn Reaper. Now she's going to have to take care of this army if we want to attack Altdorf at any point. We also need to keep an eye out for Volkmar over here, who does have a couple of Hellstorm rocket batteries and the Luminarch. Let's attack this army with Evelyn. Should be in range. We are indeed. Fantastic. Probably just going to be an auto-resolve. Job well done. And let's just jump into friendly territory for the replenishment. The next turn, I'll probably go for Altdorf. I think I might also try and assassinate this fella. Worth a try. That way he doesn't attack our army in any way. And Evelyn actually leveled up from that, so we'll give her some skills. Guess we'll just go for Blade Master. Max that out for her. Right, now we're looking at Alana, who's just outside of Zvorak. Time to attack the Pirates of Sartosa here. Now good old Alana. I think she's only one battle away from getting her dragon, which has been a long time coming. Let's jump on in. We'll use her to slice up their lords. They have the Fleet Admiral, which is Robbie the Stasher, and they also have the Vampire Fleet Captain. We'll try and take both of those on. There's quite a few depth guard here, but with the amount of shades we have, they are just going to get demolished. I'm probably just going to take up my position on the hill. That probably seems like the best bet. Let's start the deployment. And we can, of course, deploy over here. That's what I'm going to do. Going to put all of the healthy units in front, I think, and then we'll just have any of the weaker units kind of filling in the gaps in between. And they might stack on the left side, so I might have to be a bit careful of that. But any of these units, they can all move over to fill the gaps. And then we'll have the Dark Shards behind, and the Black Ark Corsairs can come to the left side. I'll also bring my cavalry over here as well, and the artillery needs to start in our territory. Cool. Get my Dreadlord here. You can be ready to run down the hill. Alright, we'll start the battle, and hopefully they will just swing towards us and we can just shoot them to death. A rotting Leviathan's gotta go. ASAP.
Cold-blooded killers. Death is coming. Murder awaits.
Let's get a fireball on it. And we'll do the Arcane Conduit, since we are pretty low on Winds of Magic at the moment. Nice, I think that did a decent amount of damage. These shades are in a bit of a weird spot, I'm going to move them up. But at least the Rotting Leviathan's almost gone.
Dark elves, dread knights, blood will flow. Shades.
Yeah, I'm just going to move these up as well.
Onwards to murder.
Right, Sartosa Militia. Haven't seen those for a while. Wow, they just took a full volley to the face there. That's gotta hurt. Also the depth guard coming in. I can certainly charge them with the Knights of the Ebon Claw if they get too close. That's what we're gonna do. Right, where are their leaders? They're back here. We'll go run them down. Okay. I'm also going to put a burning head through here. That should certainly melt quite a few of them. Oh, it turned to the right as well. That did so much damage. And that's pretty much army losses already. Right, so the Ebon Claw doing very well against the Depth Guard. The Depth Guard look really cool. I love how the Depth Guard look. Some of my favourite units in the game. Very awesome. They are all very dead now. And Alana didn't even get to fight. She does have plenty of blood on her. Maybe she can hit this Lord before they crumble. Oh, that one's gone. And so is he. Okay, well, job done. Fantastic. And the battle there for the decisive victory. And we got 169 kills with our sorceress. That burning head must have hit very well indeed. So, time for Alana to get her dragon, I think. I will loot Occupy, of course, for the slaves. There we go. The Black Dragon. Now, she is going to be one of our most badass lords. Like the Kindle the Fury, she's got the Potion of Healing, she's got the Dark Venom. She also has the Hunger, as well as Frenzy. Like, she's just awesome. So we killed both of those lords, that's nice. The Lord and the Hero. And Elizabeth, she can become immortal. Very nice. Also leveled up again, so may as well put a point into Flamestorm. Cool. At Zvorak, we will probably build the Sawyer. Yeah, we'll do that. That will give us the minus 20% construction cost for all buildings, which would be nice when we finally upgrade Myrmidons to level 5, because those buildings do cost a lot. Not that we really have a problem with cash right now. Admiral Pokal Daka. I could give him a martial name of power or a revered name of power. I guess the revered name of power is probably better for the Black Arcs. Anything else that would be worth getting though? Maybe the Wreathed in Mists. That would be the only other thing. Let's do revered name of power. We can get Life Quencher, which is bonuses to Witch Elves and Sisters of Slaughter, or we can get Grim Gaze, which is extra bonuses to Blackguard. We'll definitely do Blackguard. That's actually really nice, the extra recruit rank for Blackguard. Does that mean he can recruit level 9 Blackguard now? I think he could anyway, actually. That probably doesn't make much of a difference. But if we recruit stuff into his army, his own army there, then we can give him some blackguards, for sure. Azulgorm certainly working away, and if there's some extra slots here, let's just pick up blackguard now. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll ignore those heroes not being moved. We have Murdered Esser. We can level up the garrison there. We should probably attack Alberic. He is in march stance. He has a pretty trash army. Wow. It's terrible. Men-at-arms with polearms, men-at-arms with shields, pox, arrows, peasant bowmen. Goodbye. 1,200 slaves? Don't mind me. Thank you very much. Well, that solves that issue, I guess. Well, with that army dead, we can actually head north and attack Arnau. That's the current capital of Caron, I believe. It may be their last settlement as well. Taking out Caron would be very, very nice indeed. That may explain why that army was so trash, because they don't really have anywhere to build better armies right now. But we'll go for the magical reserves for Murdered Esser here. Fantastic. Anyone else who needs to move? Velitroth, she can get herself into L'Anguille. And I believe she's waiting for Balthazar to come up. So can Balthazar move? He can. Let's go for Leonese. Is that in range of L'Anguille? It is. Perfect. Alright, so she can recruit some more forces. What is she spec towards? She's Shadow Dart, which is of course Shades, I believe. Extra recruit rank for Shades, extra range for Shades. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So, Shades army it is. If we can recruit Shades here, which we cannot. Okay, probably not the best Black Ark to be using to recruit her army. Oh, good. Alright, I guess we can go for some Calibdis and the War Hydras for now. We'll do that. Appease my OCD there as well while we're at it. I guess we'll just do that recruitment and I'll have him carry on. And I'll have to have another come up while she walks down. For Tamarith, we can certainly go over this wreck. The remnants of battle. We'll do the army perform better in battle. That's going to give us heavy iron for 10 turns. Extra armor piercing damage, armor and weapon damage. Weapon strength, sorry. The plus 1,500 to the treasury. Is that to all units? Yes, it is. That's lovely. And we'll just full speed so that we have replenishment. Okay. Then over to Marathi. She still has movement after helping with Dragonhorn Mines. Not sure if we want to get too far ahead of ourselves with Marathi though. I'll probably just move her to the other side of the settlement so that we can carry on if needs be. But saying that, I don't really want to stand in attrition if I can help it. Alright, Morgan on her way over. Lovely. And then we have Noscoseth down here, who is going to attack the Pyramid of Nagash. Right, are we in range to hit it this turn? We are not. We're just shy. Because we could have marched Ilnashon to help as well. I guess we'll just put them both in normal stance and just kind of walk towards this. Oh, there's a lot of armies here. Damn, that is a ton of skeleton warriors. And what do they have in the garrison? Blimey. Okay. Well, this is going to be a pretty crazy battle, that's for sure. We probably shouldn't be taking all of this attrition. I reckon I could probably stand on the edge of the desert just here and be in range in one turn, but we'll just go for it, why not? Karlek, he is ready to go with all of his good old Calibdis and the Cold One Dread Knights. This is certainly an army that I could use to stack with another army. This is like a force multiplier right here with all these Calibdis. Okay. Could be really useful in a siege, actually.
Awaiting command.
Right, Eleanor, time for her to take another settlement. I'm not sure which way we should go. I guess Hag Hall makes sense. Might be quite a decent garrison here, though. Yeah, there is. Yep. What are these? Charge bonus. We'll give those to the dragons. Rampage's standards. So it's Storm Vermin, Plague Monks. I mean, most of this isn't very scary. The Poison Wind Globadiers can do a lot of damage. The Rat Ogres, probably not. Orb Lightning Cannon and Plague Claw Catapult, definitely, though. I guess what I'll do is I'll have my dragons just go and breath attack the Warp Lightning Cannon and the Plague Claw Catapult to kill one of each. And then we can fly the dragons back to the wall to help out with the Poison Wind Globadiers. We have a lot of beasts, so should be okay. Just like pushing through the gate. It may be best not to go through the middle gate, although there is that section in the center stopping them firing directly at our beasts, so maybe it'll be fine. Okay, for these ones we'll just have them line up like so. Get them into positions to run onto the walls. All of these are going to be in Group 1, our Dreadlord in Group 1 as well. You can remain on our own. We'll have these in Group 2 and these in Group 3. Okay. Start the battle. Off we go. Yeah, we've got to get basically as close as possible, as quickly as possible, because the towers are really, really going to hurt. And we're going to have to get our dragons over the walls as well. Actually, the Poison Wind Globadiers are on the walls. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm definitely going to breath attack them first then. Because our shades are already taking a beating. I could... Oh, I was going to do Piss and Belts of Burning, but we don't have that available at the moment. That sucks. Alright. Let's get those breath attacks in. Poisoned Wind Globadiers, you are goners. Oh, I think they both hit exactly the same time then. We'll jump onto the Warlock Engineer to get rid of any Warp Lightning that we don't want to have spawn on us. Ooh, and those artillery pieces. Damn. Oh, wow, the damage. I think the banners we gave them, absolutely fantastic damage there. Wow. Okay. Don't mind if I do. I'm going to have this bounce off the gate. Where does it bounce? Oh, it bounced over there. That's going to hit those Storm Vermin maybe. They're going to bounce off the wall again? It is. Okay, let's charge on through. We need to get our Dark Conduit to work. Meanwhile, Shades can get to the edge of the walls, start shooting things to death. And if the Rat Ogres come and attack my dragons, I'll probably just use the Dark Conduit. Yep, they are coming. We'll use a Dark Conduit there to help out, because the Rat Ogres I think will do quite a bit of damage over time. But that's going to help us destroy those, and they also suicided as well. Damn. Oh, the Shades are going to absolutely massacre these guys on the ground now. Oh, look at that. Just such a killing pit. As soon as you get on those walls. Nice. The dragons are in a little bit of trouble right now. Have our beasts run through. I'm going to have these line up above the Plague Monks. I'm surprised those Plague Claw Catapults are still firing. But here come the Galabdis. I might have one just hit the Plague Priest there. I guess I could have a second attack it as well. I think this is almost army losses. You could see the leadership dropping quite dramatically. That's a War Hydra, so I'll just have that breath attack. Get rid of some of those storm vermin. Oh wow, he sent those guys flying, those rat ogres. I thought the rat ogres had more mass than that. Blimey, the Calibdis just flung them all over the place. I get another breath attack in. Very cool. I think my dragons still have breath attacks as well that we can use. But I think that's it. That is victory. Bit messy for my shades. That's for sure. Did we lose one? No, we didn't. I was a bit concerned. I saw one of my shades get really, really low on health. But they seem okay. So that's Hag Hall under our command. I'll probably just take the rest of the province and then we'll move on to the next province and so on and so forth. Let's just loot and occupy. And yeah, Clan Rictus Skaven revealed. Really? Wouldn't have guessed. Alright, let's just fix that up for now. The replenishment, the 8% replenishment is actually really nice. And that's going to be in the province. I will get rid of that though. I might keep the estates of the masters. Could be useful. Yeah, we'll keep it for now because we do already have the arena here and we do have another building slot. So we'll get the walls here at Hag Hall. But yeah, the main priority is having the public order building and we already have that. Okay, is that more or less everyone moved? I believe it is. Eleanor getting pretty close to her dragon at rank 18. Already got Kindle the Fury finished now. So I think it's time for her to get her Sea Dragon cloak. And for Drillin, probably just the Piercing Bolts of Burning, because we were missing them in that battle. Would have been nice to drop them on those Poison Wing Globadiers before they melted some of my troops. I don't think they actually did that much damage in the end. Okay, time for Velavith to head toward Phyrus, and we have Miriel heading towards Espelba. Yeah, Espelba. Now, one thing that you guys mentioned in the comments, I do need to check out my slaves. I think I said something about Sartosa and then forgot to do it, which is just a classic thing that I always do. So we'll do it by current slaves. The Northern Great Jungle and the Southern Jungles of Paho-Alaxa are supposed to have it, anywhere else is not, so that's fine. So Sartosa, no. I probably should have done this before completing the turn because now there's going to be slaves spread everywhere. Although saying that, there was only 2 places where we weren't accepting, or were, sorry, where we shouldn't have been. So I think they just kind of got spread into these ones, which is fine. Public orders going up across the board. I think that's due to the sacrifice to Atharti, though. No? Do have lots of sacrifices going on, though. Sacrifice to Cain, sacrifice to Cain, sacrifice to Hecate. Torture them to death. Love it. All of those modifiers. Right, is that it? Deccan Car, Sabiuth, Toth Althrak. He can head down, that's his plan. We have Kakalkin. You guys have some very interesting names. I'm not sure where to put him. So I kind of want to keep an eye, obviously, on the dwarves. Okay. We've got the commandment available at the Western Border Princes. Okay, I guess that's just going to be public order for now. And we have one at Sartosa as well, which is probably just going to be public order for the time being. And then we'll do sacrifices for Cain maybe later on. Sacrifices for Cain would actually be pretty nice already because the corruption will drop very quickly indeed with that. Right, over to the Shifting Sands, we've got another one here. Again, public order. This is very, very close to rebelling. My. Unicorn Gate can be maxed out. Brilliant. And over at Grinberg, level this up a little bit. We'll just go for the Artisan's House for now.
Impossible.
I fully expect Volkmar to just take Kemperbad. We might be forced to go deal with him. I think the Empire's just going to continuously pump out armies that we're going to have to deal with until we start taking their important settlements. Now, we did end up taking Altdorf previously, so they did lose a lot of their buildings there. So that kind of stopped them on the front line. But they can certainly still build stuff further back, especially if they haven't really been threatened for a while in places like Kislev. Because I think Chaos got dealt with very quickly in this campaign. Like, I obviously killed the ones that were near me extremely quickly, but yeah, we didn't really hear much from the Warriors of Chaos. And we just saw that it came to an end. We got building upgrades available. I don't think there really is anything I can do on any of these Black Arcs. Admiral Lovok I certainly can. Is he recruiting this turn? Yeah, he is. Okay, so we can just take the time to set up the Soul Brazier. And what's this? I don't know what it told me to look at there. That's really random. Building upgrade available. That's fine. Again, building upgrades available. I feel like that's bugging a little bit. Bit odd. Anyway, we'll move on. Good old Nagarond. I would love them if they take all of Norska and then I confederate them. Oh, it'd be beautiful. Because taking Norska is probably one of the most irritating places on the map to attack. There's so long between every settlement, like so far, and there's so much attrition that you take from all of the corruption. Oh, I think Clan Moors is just attacking us everywhere because, yeah, because they don't have any troops left and any settlements. Oh, we'll murder captives there. The experience. Surprised they didn't attack us at the other settlement. Looks like Clan Richters might be making their way back down. Okay. The Pirates of Sartosa are also coming up to Galbraz. Galbraz is just surrounded by enemies. And we can probably... Actually, I do need to pay attention to Reichland. Yeah, I don't know. That's probably the one that I do need to look at. Okay. I'm not a fan of this battle. Not gonna lie. I reckon we could win it, but I'd rather fight this on my own terms. So we'll move back for now. If they attack me again, then so be it. Okay, we got away. Right, Kemperbad is under attack. I think we're going to jump in and fight this one. I can probably just run my Dark Riders into a unit and then blow them up in order to get the kills onto like the Hellstorm Rocket Battery or something. By blow them up, I mean use the Dark Conduit. We ain't going all Skaven on these guys just yet. A lot of agents, and this could get very messy for my garrison force. We will, of course, just start the battle and off we go. But I'm going to have to make sure that my cav gets out of there. Let's keep these guys spread out. I think I made them go through each other, which probably wasn't a good idea. Oh no, they're firing at my Dark Riders. No! Stop! We just need to get in and around them. I mean, I could actually just go straight into the great swords and stuff here, maybe. Just looking for a good charge. Yeah, okay, we have found our way in. That's good. And these, they can all shoot at the Empire Knights on the left side there. Okay. I think I'm just going to Dark Conduit these guys. Oh no, they're running away. No! Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, just because the force modifier, they just all ran away. Oh, it's so annoying. There was just no point playing that. Oh, they are coming back, but we've already wasted Dark Conduit now. It's so tragic. It looked like they weren't even routing when they started running away. So weird. I'm just gonna let this end. Oh, that is tragic. Yeah, the leadership just didn't hold up there at all. I think Volkmar, he certainly is a scary fella, but I think he actually has in-game mechanics that reduce leadership. That was rough. We just kind of gave them free experience by doing that. Oh well. We can deal with him later on. It's fine. That's annoying though. One of their agents successfully assaulted our army. Bit of a pain. And the success for damaging the walls of Ibersvak. Okay. So yeah, it looks like most of the armies that the Empire has right now are on our doorstep, rather than up north. One thing I should probably check is if Nagarond is at war with the Empire, and if they're not, maybe paying them to be, because that would certainly help us pull some of the Empire armies away from us whilst we push through the Empire lands. It may slow down Nagarond taking more land in Norska though, which is another thing that I don't really want to do. I want them to take that as quickly as they can. Okay, wrongly accused. What do we want? Bonus experience, call for a feast. We could certainly call for a feast. The owning factions favored corruption +2 in all regions and extra public order. Yeah, for sure. That's the best one. Okay, Ilnashon. We can get the boost of Brachus, or we can get the experience and loyalty. We'll take the experience and loyalty. And for Elir, the Skull Helmet. This gives hold the line and causes terror, physical resistance, and armor. That's actually a really nice item. I think we're going to let them keep it though. The extra growth is really, really handy. Like, those faction-wide effects are just so useful, because they allow me to continue the campaign faster by growing settlements, getting public order sorted out, so I don't have to stay around for rebellions, and then that allows me to get armies like this near Sartosa all the way inland, and we can continue to crush people. Okay, right, we need to get into this army. That's the first thing we're doing. And then she can march upwards towards Zvolak. Okay, and then Admiral Lovok. I might just have him sit in Sartosa for a little bit. We could probably make an army at Lucini. We'll grab the walls. We've already got both of those buildings. We could certainly pick up the orchards. But I think the Dreadmarts is probably a better shout. Yeah, we'll do that. Then the last slot, I guess, probably the Sorceress building, maybe? So at Lucini, we could recruit ourselves a new lord. Oh, we can get Lokhir here. What sort of stuff can Lovok build? He can get shades. Yeah, there's not really much opportunity. Oh, we do have... Oh, nice, that's good. The Warrior Hall. Yeah, so we can get some Black Ark Corsairs with Hambos, maybe. Or maybe just standard Black Ark Corsairs for Lokhir. I don't think he physically buffs them. I think he only gets reduced income for them, right? Let's recruit him here. And we'll start building an army. Yeah, he only gets minus 50% upkeep for Black Ark Corsairs. So it's not even worth it, really. Is it time for Lokhir to get a Shades army? I think it might well be. Just going to double check. See if there's anything that might point us towards something that we can specialize into. He has so many fantastic traits. Look, he's got both Executioner, which reduces enemy province public order by -3. He's got Plague Lash, which is -5. If he was like raiding in a settlement or in a particular province, he could just cause it to rebel in like 2 turns. Maybe a bit more than that, but still. Movable mountain, nice. Yeah, we got plenty of nice ones there. Looter, architect, wonder no more. There's just so many. Extra missile damage, that's good, especially for the shades, of course. I think we're just going to go shades. We're going to give him a shades army. The melee infantry, extra melee defense and melee attack there is quite nice, though. Alright. Tell you what, we will grab a couple Black Arc Corsairs, but only a couple. And then we'll go for a pretty standard army. We'll grab a Reaper Bolt Thrower. I will take a bunch of Calibdis and stuff, but first of all, we'll just grab the Shades with dual weapons. I'll probably do 4 Shades with dual weapons. We'll grab some Shades with great swords. Then I'll grab a couple dragons, a few Calibdis. Yeah, should be fine. He is also going to need a sorceress, so let's recruit a sorceress. We cannot get one from this Black Arc, but I believe we can get one from Lovok here. Lovok the Second. Lovok the Second can also recruit more troops. I guess we do that in Hydra Bloods. We'll probably want some Hydras. And then probably a couple dragons. Although she needs space for her sorceress. Let's go 2 Hydras, a couple black dragons. That should be fine. And then the sorceress, who is here. There we go. Wonderful. Right, then we can recruit a new hero. Actually, can we recruit one from Admiral Singal? We can. Wonderful. So that's going to be a bit closer. Tough, malevolent, let's see, intelligent, knowledgeable. Again, well, that's death magic. It's not that bad. We can get Fate of Buna. Aggressive and confident, and then vicious and determined. I think we'll actually take the Death Sorceress. The Death Sorceress would actually be really nice for the Spirit Leech, especially helping Lokhir duel people. We'll take Ganache here. She can head over to Lokhir. Got some big boots to fill, that's for sure. We've got Hecate's Blessing, Spirit Leech. We'll go for Life Leeching. Soul Blight. I'll do for now. Okay. Alright, over to Serir. She's taking Grimhold. That's an easy take. Just got to clean up these Empire settlements behind our lines so they don't randomly recruit an army here. So we'll just loot and occupy that. And may as well just keep those buildings. Unless there's a special building we can build here. There is not. And from there she can head to the next one. We'll give her Immortality. And I'm going to grab a couple of Dread Spears just to fill out her army. She's got a pretty junk army though. It's like full of random stuff right now. Over to Yashtra. Time for her to find out what's here, first of all, before we declare war on right click, because there's a lot of stuff. Okay, looks like we're going to require Elia, so we'll just start raiding for now. And I'm going to bring her down to help us out. Okay. Max that out. We've already got the walls building up. What else could we fit in here? We already have the Dreadmants, don't we? Yeah, that's already building. Maybe the Altar of Cain for the Untainted reduction. Or increase, I guess it would be. Or even a Sorceress or the Black Road. The Black Roads is actually not a bad idea because this is quite a large region. Let's do that. Okay, Caladriel. She's heading through past Khemri. Then we have this to upgrade as well. We'll just do that as we're here. We're going to grab the artisan's house now. Starting to focus more on that for my income. Right, here we need to just break out. That's easy. Just a single lord on its own. She's going to get a lot of experience. She's got a rebellion to kill. She's got these armies to kill. Like, I think that's the end of Clan Wars, right? Yep, they're gone. That's good. That gets rid of all of those annoying agents. Then we can attack the rebellion, destroy that as well. I wouldn't be surprised if she has 3 skill points to spend. And we could also go around and attack this guy. How many skill points do we have? 2. Okay, not quite 3. We got raid leader on the way. I guess I may as well finish that off. And then possibly we attack Ellie Holloway. I think I'm going to do it. Oh, well, that's another auto-resolve as well. Okay, then. I thought that might actually be a battle, but they're dead now. The Pirates of Sartosa must be very weak at this point. Probably best for me to just march back into Galbraith. I'm also going to want to recruit a couple more great swords. Actually, we'll just grab Shades of Dual Weapons so I don't have to stick here for too long. Cool. So she cleaned that up nicely. Agrol Migdal is ours. Thank you very much. Ooh, maybe shouldn't have auto-resolved that. That would have been really bad if we lost to Kemperbad. But we didn't, so thank God for that. I think we're going to cause another rebellion almost immediately. Oops. Oh well. Melina's leveled up, and he already has Rapacious Predators, so we could go for Titanic Beasts, the extra melee attack for War Hydras and Kemperbad units. I think we're going to do that. Yeah, that's cool. He's got so many Kemperbad and War Hydras, like, there's no reason not to. And the Sorceress... Immortal. Definitely picking up Immortal before I can conjure it. You never know what's going to happen. So we've actually made a ton of progress, and unfortunately, guys, it has been my time, but we're certainly cleaning up a lot of this land from the Pirates of Sartosa, from the Tomb Kings. Also up north, we're going to be taking a lot of the Empire land soon. This is a nice war between us and the Empire, though. It is going very much back and forwards. I think we... I was hoping we'd be in range of Helmut Ludenhar, but we're not. So we're probably going to have to stick around Ubersreich until Karlek arrives, which actually isn't going to be too long. But yeah. This has been awesome so far, and we have a massive battle to do here against the forces at the back pyramid of Nagash, so maybe we'll start with that next time. But that's it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.